MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Danny. An important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of a series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Luis Severino will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
Ready now is Peter Doby, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Now the first pitch. And the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball 1, and that's how we get things underway here in the Space City.
First pitch, 106.
The 1-0.
Ball. 2-0.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to set him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the series as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
So the next to bat will be Jared Walsh. Now here's the first offering. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Two balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To 2-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Right side, but it's well foul. The 2-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Home half of the first coming up from Minute Maid Park, and the Halos are off to an early 1-0 lead. Corbin Burns is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Into the box, Kyle Tucker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Astros, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
He's set and the pitch. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. And the Astros have pulled back even now with 1 run apiece.
Place is going nuts right here. Want to get your fans involved? Leadoff hitter, take them deep in your home yard.
Batting second, the center fielder.
Into the box,
3.
Miles Straw. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. This is line to left. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Batting third, the left fielder, ALDS.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Strong gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Left side, but well foul. Now the 2-1 pitch.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2. A runner at first with no outs here. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Next to stand in is Alex Bregman, and Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. First delivery to him, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Two and 0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-0 home. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Matt Kepler.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Batting sixth, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
So now here is Carlos Correa looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First offering on its way.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 1-0. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0, you give this hitter count leverage. He probably tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count, he's got to really think through this and have a great game plan.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. All even now at 1-1. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the veteran DH, Michael Brasso. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1 ball, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
And there's a base hit on the line. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. Counts even. 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Got him.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Here's Javier Baez, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and 1 gone. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes. Brosseau leads off first with 1 away. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Now into the box, Cody Hosey. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ball. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Looked like a slider there. A ball and a strike.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work a big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Now that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of the second. All tied at 1-1. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
The second baseman, number 6.
Here's the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Grounded back up the middle. LeMahieu towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Batting 8th, the first baseman, Jamie Lease.
And now here is Jamie Lease. Now the first pitch. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2. Base is empty, 2 away. And that brings Corey Lee to the plate. He's set. Here it comes. Slow roller left side. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. And stepping in, Reese McGuire, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. And now the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
To the plate now, Peter Doby. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0. Three and one the count now. Into the windup and the pitch.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, and the Angels move ahead here. It's 2-1.
Well, he's obviously very comfortable in the spotlight here. In the postseason, everything is amplified. Runs mean more, and every pitch counts, especially when you make a mistake as bad as this one. Missed his location, and he takes it out of here in a heartbeat.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. This guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Hit well again, down the right field line. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Into the box now, Jared Walsh. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. The 0-1. Trout at second with 2 down. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Angels strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 2-1 Angels. At the plate now is Kyle Tucker, off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
Yeah, not fooled by that breaking ball in his last AB at all. He jumped all over it. That's such a good feeling as a hitter when you know you're picking up the secondary stuff right out of the pitcher's hands.
Tucker is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Hard sinker misses 2-2.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Trout is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, he had to track that one for a long time, and he did so while looking back over his shoulder. Not an easy play by any means, but they practice these all the time.
So now to the plate, Miles Straw. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Yordan.
Next, it'll be Yordan Alvarez. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. 2-out hit. That'll bring Alex Bregman to the plate as well.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting by your 3-hole guy right there. First 2 guys, not so much. Now they bring up the monster in the 4-hole with 2 outs. They have a chance to make a nice inning out of this.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over.
1 left for Houston. They still trail it here 2-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the imposing power bat, Michael Brasso. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Gets dirty and gloves it. Got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Right fielder, Joey Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
As it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And now for the Angels, Javier Baez struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Lee finds it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. They lead it 2-1. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Striding in is Max Kepler. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more. Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
1-1 the count. 1-1. Good location on the outside corner there. 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
.30 pitch. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Sinker misses, ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your one-run lead.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
A bouncer up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
So here's Jamie Lees. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He topped out in his first trip. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. McGuire is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in next, Corey Lee. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First pitch on its way. Hard hit towards center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 2 left for the Astros. Our score remains 2-1. Ready now for L.A., Cody Hosey. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Stepping in now, Reese McGuire. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Alvarez is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2. Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. First pitch of the AB now. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. That one's in there. 3-1.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking it.
That's popped up out towards short right field. And McNeil will put it away to retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Striding in for Houston, Kyle Tucker. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And the pitch.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
At the plate now, Miles Straw. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left as the Astros have bounced back to tie this one at 2.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Standing in now, Yordan Alvarez. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. It was a base hit last time up. Bounce to first. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Third baseman number 2.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alex Bregman. No hits to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1 on its way. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. 5 innings complete, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. DJ LeMahieu stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. To first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Windup and the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
This thing had a chance to get out of here as it headed deep to left center, but it stays in the park, banging high off the wall. The runner has the play in front of him, so he sees they're going to have some trouble getting it back in, and he motors round second into third for the triple.
To the plate now, Jared Walsh, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Trout takes his lead at third with one away. And another foul ball. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's the first pitch. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Slider, and that thing comes in at 89 on the radar gun. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
The count now at 2-2. 2-2, here it is. Hit high and deep out to left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the run is in to score from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate, Joey Gallo. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. The 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Changeup laid off down around the shins.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Ball 2. Three runs, 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Payoff pitch on its way. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. Angels do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Through 5.5, it's now 3-2 Angels. Tristan McKenzie enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the DH, Max
The
Kepler.
designated hitter, Max Kepler.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Weekly hit to third. Fielded cleanly, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Carlos Correa stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. And it's 1-1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
So here's Jeff McNeil as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Comes set and the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Fouled off. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Lays off 2 and 2 now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A
Number
3-2
10.
offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So now to the plate, Jamie Lease. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Hit down the third baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
The catcher,
Corey Lee digging in now. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. From the stretch. And it's fouled away. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Out in front of it, strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And it's 1-2.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Miles Straw, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The set and the 1-0. Hit hard down the left field line. But this lands foul. It's a ball and a strike. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. Well, for better or for worse, when you seek attention, you might just get it. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Yimi Garcia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. And that brings up Javi Baez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on the way.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Here it comes. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Next, here is Cody Hosey. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. And the payoff pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Good piece of hitting there, but you can't help wonder what might have been if the previous play didn't unfold like the way it did. If he doesn't get tagged out, he probably scores on that one pretty easily. Instead, it's just a 1-out double.
At the plate now, Reese McGuire, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Fouled away. There's a fastball well off the plate inside.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, You can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Peter Doby. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
And he pops it up back behind second base. Correa will put this one away, and the side is retired. Angels strand one. Still tied 3-3. Now to bat, Yordan Alvarez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Astros right now would do anything to get this leadoff hitter on.
And they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. A little bouncer. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Henry Silva comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Alex Bregman will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Set and the pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
And he fouls this one off.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping in now, Max Kepler. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball just missing. Right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now a swing and he gets him to pop it up. Will this be a big out of the bullpen? Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2.
The batter, the shortstop.
Stepping in next, Carlos Correa. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Astros leave 1. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Nick Whitgren has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
To the plate now, Mike Trout, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. His prior history versus this arm, he has 7 hits in 32 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. Hit hard up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jared Walsh. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down the way, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Angels are gone in order. Score remains tied at 3-3. Now at the plate is Jeff McNeil. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Number 6.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. The next 0-2. And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there, as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Standing in now, Jamie Lease. In there, now the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Here's the 0-1. 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
Now the 3-2 pitch is taken high, but for a called strike 3.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box, Corey Lee, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Rosario.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. At the plate, Kyle Tucker. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The set and the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Squared that one up just a little late. Here's the 2-1 down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for Houston, still tied 3-3. Garrett Hampson will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring up Mike Brasso.
Michael Brasso.
From the stretch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Swing and a liner. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. One away. Now at the plate, Joey Gallo. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the AB now. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Fastball well outside. Bases are empty, one man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. So now to the plate, Javier Baez. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Pitch, a fastball inside, and he's struggling here. It's 3-0. The 3-0. Taking all the way. It's 3-1 now.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
The batter, the third baseman, Cody.
At the plate now, Cody Hosey, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1. Line drive to left. Alvarez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 7.
Nestor Cortes Jr. has been summoned here and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the 9th. Reese McGuire will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-0 to him now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
3 balls, no strikes. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count. Here it comes. And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Casey Golden will stick around as he'll take over in right field. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Miles Straw. First offering on its way. In there for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A 1 pitch on its way. And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And it's a base hit. So there you go. The potential winning run aboard to start off the home half of the ninth.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here, this is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
Yordan Alvarez is at the plate as he looks at ball one. The winning run is at first base. That missed. Close. It's ball two.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now the 2-0.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
3 balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And that misses ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Started to swing there, but did he hold up in time? He did not, says Ed Drummond at first, and that's strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
Fouled off. A possible winning run on second. No one out. Ball 4, and that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Max Kepler, and he has a great opportunity to win it here. Winning run at third base, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
If you're hitting in this situation, you have to look one spot, and that is all. This guy is really scuffling out on the mound. The bases are loaded. 2-0 count. He's all over the place. One spot. If it's not there, you have to take.
Possible winning run 90 feet away with nobody out. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Full count to Max Kepler. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Man, the postseason always seems to deliver big moments, and this was no exception. A walk-off in the final at-bat ends it, and there's bedlam at home plate. Wow!
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Houston Astros have evened up this series at one game apiece. Nestor Cortes Jr. is credited with the win. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors.